Yo, I still don't have a transition for this song. I don't know how to transition out of the intro music. But what's going on, guys? Welcome to the 28th installment of the Nerdperior podcast. You know, we're out here chilling, guys. What is up, Izzy Perior? What's up, Iz? Riley, what's up? And AK-47 Mozzarella. What's up, people? Yo, AK-47, thank you for joining on the stream. And what should I call you? Like, honestly, I don't think I've ever had to call you anything live. So it's kind of like, do I call you AK? Do I call you 47? Do I call you Mozzarella? I don't really know. But guys, I am feeling good tonight. You know, this podcast, I kind of came in unprepared. I have all these ideas in my head what I wanted this podcast to be, right? But I forgot to write them all in my notebook. I was like, it was 10 minutes before the podcast, and I was getting stuck watching old like talk show highlights of Tyler the Creator for some reason. But yeah, that's I don't know, guys. Nerd pog. Yo, nerd is pretty pog. Yo, Trix, welcome to the stream, bro. What's up? Guys, how has your week been? It feels like ages since we did the last podcast, even though it was actually 6 days ago. The podcast with MARCOASTG was really fun, and I really hope that I can get more people on the podcast. I don't really know who else I would get, because literally all the YouTubers that I know have quit YouTube. So, you know, I don't know who else to get on the podcast, because I have no more connections, really. Oh, speaking of MARCOASTG, what's up, Marcos? Welcome to the stream. Riley, you say you want to be on the podcast, but you say you don't want to put face cam on, and that's the only way I'm putting people on the podcast. I can't do no, because like I feel like my podcast, it's not to the point where people listen to my podcast. It's all about the only people who come here are the people that, you know, want to watch it during live, which I totally get. You know, it's really cool watching the podcast live. It's like a really good experience. And so, you know, I just want to have face cam on, because I kind of worked hard on the podcast guest stream. It's really cool. You know, I like it. It's fire to me. But well, if I'm free next week, I'll do it. Okay. All right, I masturbate while watching all your podcasts. Yo, thank you, Marcos. That's awesome. You know, personally, I masturbate to different things, but hey, bro, you know, we all have our thing. Guys, what I want to talk about real quick is the Call of Duty Cold War trailer. We talked about this a little bit in the last podcast with Marcos, but it was cut short. But I'm kind of hype. Okay? I don't even really care if it's bad. Just the fact that it's cross-platform is so awesome. If I get a mask to cover my face, can I be on? You shouldn't masturbate? Nah. Sorry, Trix. But, first of all, face cam, and also, I mean, guys, just in general, stop asking me to be on the podcast. I'll invite you on the podcast. It puts me in an awkward position when people ask me to be on the podcast. And that's something I realize now, is I used to have an old friend, we're not friends anymore, but he had a podcast. I used to ask to be like, yo, when you're getting me on the podcast, and it was very annoying. I'm pretty sure it's annoying to him. It was annoying to him, and now I'm kind of getting that same feeling, because a lot of people ask me to be on the podcast, but it's like, it doesn't work like that. It's Robbio9, isn't it? What do you mean it's Robbio9? Zombies cross-platform sounds so cool. Yeah, so I always had this dream of doing, I talked about this last podcast, but I always had this dream of doing zombies with viewers, which I've never been able to do. Because, first of all, nobody has zombies on PC. Like, barely anyone I know has zombies on PC. And so, And so it's just so awesome that Call of Duty will finally be fully platform like interchangeable, and I can't wait to be playing with people. I hope everybody gets this COD so I can play with them, and because I just really can't wait to play zombies. And I kind of want to make a zombies video soon. There's this one video, guys, no joke. There's this one video that I've had the idea for the last 5 months, and I haven't been able to do it. Every time I try to record the video, something gets in the way, and I'm getting so pissed off because I have to do it in the daytime. And it's something that I'm doing outside, and I'm like, oh my god. And now it's like cold out. Like, it's 40 degrees right now where I live. Yo, XL, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming on. Alright, guys, the Riley want to be on the podcast meme is dead now, boys. Riley, we're actually going to get you on the podcast, though. That's the thing. The gay one you aren't friends with anymore. No, Robbie09 doesn't have a podcast, Tricks. And Robbie09 and I are friends. We just don't talk at all. Which is sad. You know, I guess it is kind of my fault, though, because I did delete all social media. You still friends with Brock Brown, aka your brother? I mean, we don't talk at all. I wouldn't say we're not friends, but it's kind of weird. Robbie09 left the server for some reason. Yeah, I saw. I think I know why. Dude, I miss Robbie09. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't want to be negative. That's something I've realized recently is like I've stopped myself so much lately from saying negative shit, cause like I realized, man, it's so easy to be negative. We're all just generally negative ass people. Like I remember adults saying, oh, if you don't have anything negative to say, then shut your mouth. And I was like, that's the most retarded shit ever. Shut the fuck up, you retard. What do you know? You've been on this earth for 30 years and I've been on it for 12. I know everything. But now as like I'm an adult, I kind of realize that has so much meaning, because nobody wants to hear your negative ass opinion. Nobody wants to hear your opinion that they didn't ask for, that's negative as shit. I had this one friend. He recently started posting awful content. And I guess we're friends. I think we're friends. I've known him for like 3 years. He recently started posting really bad content. And every time he posts a new video, I wanna leave a negative comment in a joking way, and it's like a joking negative comment, but then I realized, bro, that shit's still negative, man. I'm still being like a douchebag, and so I haven't commented any of those thoughts that I have on his videos. But it finally realized to me, like, why am I gonna put this negative stuff out there? Like, if they'll come, like, it's so hard to explain, but we're just dicks. Like, baseline, we're all douchebags, and I am anyways, and that's something I'm not really a douchebag. I don't intentionally do it, because I guess you're really not a douchebag if you notice these things and don't do it. But I caught myself like thinking about it, and like, bro, nobody wants to hear my negative joke. Why would he care? And like, he's not having a problem with what he's doing. So like, let him do it. Don't give him an issue. So I always leave positive comments on his video, and you know, just don't be negative. Nobody wants you to be negative. Like, it's annoying as hell. I'm scared for Marksman. He has not replied to me for a while now. That'd be Marksman. Marksman probably has a life though. Nerd, you said poo-poo. That's negative. All right, guys, that's the end of the podcast. I'm sorry. Cue the outro. No, I'm just kidding. Balls poop. I agree, Tricks. Yeah, I love being an asshole. Gage, I want to hear your negative joke. It's not... I can't remember what it was, but, yeah, I don't want to talk about it anyways. He probably watches the podcast. But yeah, keep your negative shit to yourself. Nobody wants to hear it. You know, why are you trying to bring somebody else down just for your entertainment? Like, that's the douchiest thing ever, for real. But today I wanted to bring this up real quick, because this came out, another thing that kind of came up from the last podcast. I was really debating myself at what are videos. Now I remember saying to MARCOASTG that I stopped caring about views because I used to care about views so much back in the day, and I like think about views all the time back in the day, and like how a video was like kind of dictated the views, and you didn't want lower views, right? Which is every YouTuber's like that. Every YouTuber wants their videos to be viewed. You work hard on a piece of work and you want it to be viewed, right? But I recently was thinking, you have to treat your videos like it's art, your artwork that you made. Now originally I was like, why? Like with YouTube videos, you make them to be seen. But then I said in that podcast, and I realized it like kind of all clicked for me. I was like, I remember saying in the podcast that, yeah, even if I got 0 views, I know that I'd still be doing it. So why still care? And then it all clicked. Yeah, videos are like art, because yeah, when I draw a picture, right? I want people, like, I drew that picture to draw that picture for the entertainment, right? But I posted on Instagram, and I'm like, if a few people see it, that's cool, you know, maybe they can appreciate the drawing. But overall, the entertainment was making that picture, and you have to treat your videos like that. You have to treat your videos as if it's an art, that the entertainment of it was making the video. And that's kind of what I've realized lately, was even though sometimes, like recently, I've really been enjoying making videos, since I started slowing down and not posting every 3 days. Well, there's all my water, and it's only 10 minutes into the podcast. That's great. But you have to treat your videos as if it's an art, and that, like, yeah, sure, it has the availability to get noticed by people, but you know, overall, you made that video, and that's the good part. And that's what I finally realized, that like, I'm making content for myself. I'm not making it for other people. It's way past that. You know, having a community is great and all, and I love making videos that people enjoy, but you know, all in all, you're making it for yourself, and you should do really what you love. Now let me read chat, because I see it going a little crazy. What's negative or not can be arguable. Also, I want to say I loved your meme video, XL. You did a good job. Same with you, nerd. Yo, XL, really, XL did a great job on that PowerPoint, and I really enjoyed that. That was a great video, and I saw a lot of people commented on that video, and I was very thankful for that. Enough fanboying, make a diss on me already. XL fucking sucks. He's a his name is after a battery. Me when Gage, when Tricks Ride, when XL. That was good. Alright, XL exposed video. That should be Riley's next video. I just got hit up for a sugar baby, and I'm not okay. What's the next step with your channel? Can you word that better? That's so funny you asked that, bro. So I was at my physical therapist yesterday, right? And we were talking, you know, physical therapists be talking and shit. And so he's like, are you still doing running the cleaning business with your mom, right? And I was like, yeah, I am. And he's like, oh, is that all you have planned? And like, he didn't say it like that, but that's how like I kind of heard it in my head, because I'm so sick of people asking like about real life stuff. Like I really hate it when people ask, oh, do you plan on anything else in life? And obviously it's like you're just asking if you have anything else planned, which it's a nice thing. It's something that furthers the conversation. But how it comes off to me as it's so offensive, it's like how it sounds to me is like, is that all you're doing? You're not going to school and going $300,000 in debt to where the point where the rest of your life is pain and struggle even more than it already is? Like, it's like, that's how it comes off to me. And I'm so sick of that question. And yeah, it's just so funny that you brought that up. Obviously, it kind of correlates, but it's not the same thing. The next step is what he fanboys next. See, I have a lot of stuff planned for the channel, and it kind of doesn't seem like it, because as you're a bystander just watching, and you're watching every video, but it doesn't seem like a lot's going on, right? You're just like, I upload a video and you watch it and that's it, and maybe you communicate with me in the Discord or come to the weekly podcast or the weekly stream on Twitch. But for me, I feel like I'm doing a lot right now, and I've improved a lot. I've been working a lot on the skits that I do in videos, and I've really been enjoying it. Like, I love those skits so much, and I think they hold so much more weight to my videos, because I feel like my videos before the skits and everything, I feel like they were very forgettable. They were just videos that passed the time, and they held no value. And which, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good to have videos like that. It's good to have videos that are just, that's all it is, a video. But you should have some videos on your channel that hold weight, that are memorable, right? And that's what I've been trying to do lately, is to make more memorable videos. But you also have to balance it. Having, forgettable videos is fine, because at first I was like, oh, every video has to be an unforgettable video. But you want to know what happens when you try your best to make every video an unforgettable video? Then they're all forgettable. So really, you just have to kind of balance everything out, which is what I've been doing. And I love the skits and everything, and making it, like, just the fact that I'm making my videos better and more entertaining is all that I care about. And it's been so fun. I thought I was gonna get bullied for making a PowerPoint, but there really is no easier way to make a meme collage. That is true. Like, what else would you do for it? Fuck writing school notes, gonna take notes of Nerdpurier instead. Yo, AK, you're too kind, bro. Me when. Yeah, that meme was so good, guys. Can we get a quick shout out to Lauryn Hill? No, those memes were awesome. Those memes were actually awesome. But yeah, next video, which should be out Thursday, maybe. I accidentally posted a video late this week. By the way, guys, with school happening and everything, I want to get your opinions. Everybody in chat, type 1 if you would rather me post on Thursdays, and type 2 if you would rather have it on Fridays, because I'm actually very curious what you guys would rather have me do, because that's kind of like, you got to get balanced. And obviously this is only a few people. The higher census is probably way different. 2, 1. Shit! Why do you guys have to make it an even? More YouTubers post Friday? Oh, so okay. That's a good idea. Okay, thank you, Riley. So I'm gonna continue with Thursday. Alright, I'll do Thursday. Yeah, Thursday was working anyways, so I'm gonna keep on doing Thursday. But next video is gonna be extremely funny. If something gets in the way, like, I don't care. To get that video done, I'm eliminating all free time that I have that day until I get that video done. Like, I'm literally not even gonna do anything until that video gets done that day, because I won't allow something to happen to get into the way of that video again, because like, if it goes any longer, I I legit can't make the video if I wait any longer. Like, this is the only week I can actually record this video. I want to end of the school week with an NP video. That's why Friday. Shit! Come on, you guys have such good advice, but I don't know what to listen to. Watching this is legit inspirational. Yo, thank you, AK. I appreciate that. Gage is so good at speak. That is not true. I stutter so much, guys. It's so funny. It's so funny. I legit used to be so good at speaking, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm retarded. I stutter a lot. I say I say like, and yeah, I'm just dumb. And then I say yeah a lot. I probably shouldn't have pointed that out, but no, nobody's ever gonna watch this podcast. And I get ready for the weekend for a nerd video. Okay, I'm gonna try out Fridays for now on. I'm gonna try Fridays for now on and see what happens. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for your feedback. It really means a lot. So today I don't really have a segue into this, which I usually have a segue into the meat of the podcast, but you guys have been here for like 20 minutes already, and you see the title. Don't make your passion your job. Now, I always hear old people saying stuff like this, like, oh, if you make the thing you love your job, you'll never have to work a day in your life, which is, it's the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Okay, let me talk about this real quick. Hold on. Give me a second to think, guys, before I start stuttering like an idiot. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Okay. All right. I'm actually retarded. I can't find my notes. Okay. So, doing a job that you love is so different from doing a job you dislike, all right? Now, I have a cleaning job that I won't say I dislike, but it's cleaning, you know? It's just cleaning. There's nothing really to it. There's nothing to like about it. There's nothing to dislike about it. But then say I was able to make YouTube my job one day, that I got paid a certain amount of money. The thing is, when you have your passion turn into monetary value, it immediately loses all value as a passion. Now, let's say it like this. If I started making money off of collecting Pokemon cards, something that like can't even happen, that makes literally no sense. If I started, I no longer okay, there I go stuttering. Collecting Pokemon cards would no longer be collecting Pokemon cards. It would be a means of living. So why would you make your passion something, the means of your living? Because in reality, it doesn't matter what it is. Work is work. And YouTube is my passion, and it's hard work. I find it to be hard work. And obviously, it's not like some people's jobs out there where they had a degree and they're, you know, scientist or something, right? But YouTube has a certain creative level. And what if say even I made $100 a month off YouTube, and that would put me in a position where I would be scared. So say I was doing zombies content and I was making $100 a month off of YouTube. I would, if I didn't want to do zombies content anymore, I wanted to do something else, I would be scared. Because what if I put that $1,200 a year into something that I relied on? What if that $1,200 a year went to food? Because $100 equates to 200 cans of black beans. And each can of black beans is 420 calories and 28 grams of protein, right? What if I relied on that? What if I relied on that money every month? Then it would make YouTube no longer a game of just doing what you're passionate about. It would be doing about what makes you that money. And I never want your job you shouldn't make your job your passion. Because I remember one of my friends, he's always talking about his comic books and how he wanted to make a profitable comic book so he can make money. And I told him he was doing I told him he was doing it all wrong. Like, you couldn't... Shit. I forgot the whole conversation. It's so funny how I think about this stuff all day throughout the week, and then I get to the podcast to where I'm actually supposed to put this stuff into words, and then I can't talk about it. But he's talking about how he wants to make his comic book make a profitable comic book, and I told him that it's wrong because he's trying to turn writing into a job and not something he enjoys. And, oh my god, holy fucking shit, I can't think of what I was saying anymore. Yo, Colchester, welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you for joining on in. What's up, bro? Oh, wait, did I just fixing? Hell, I'm going crazy. What are you going crazy about? Creating my very own graphic novel? Yeah, that's what my friend Richard had. And anyways, he was just so bent on making something he like just enjoyed into a money-making machine. And it really made me realize, like, your passion should be different from your job, because when your passion becomes your job too, there's another thing. Because my cleaning job, say there is something that I don't like about my cleaning job, and say I mess up, say I do something wrong in my cleaning job, all I do is notice that I messed up and then fix it. That it's as simple as that. You just fix it. That's how a normal job is, whether you are neutral with it or you dislike it, or even if you like it. But if you make your passion your job, say it's videos. Say I messed up and I made a video that wasn't so good. It's no longer something that you can just fix. It becomes something you're very emotional about, and which is bad. You can't be emotional with your job, because then when emotions come into play, then you screw up even more. And I don't even get paid for my videos. I technically get nothing out of my videos, and I get emotional over a video not doing good. And not in the term of views, but like I get emotional, like, wow, this video turned out like shit. I just spent 8 hours making this video and it turned out shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend like I don't feel anything when I spend a lot of time on a video and it doesn't come out well, in my opinion. But the thing is, what if I added on top of that the $100 a month to buy my 200 cans of black beans, which equates to 420 calories per can and 28 grams of protein? It would be so much different, because now I'd be over emotional and then feel forced to do something. Because say I didn't want to upload that video and I want to take a week to make another video and just, take this video and upload it to my second channel now, because that's why I like my second channel. Because if you guys don't know, I do recycle a lot of videos. I think in the last 6 months I've probably thrown out a few videos or so, and now that I have the second channel, I can just throw it onto the second channel, which is so nice, because my art can still be out there and have proof of existence even if nobody sees it. I'm writing a book not for money, but because I think people will like the story. Fuck the profits, I want people to like. Yeah, but even that, just look at gamers. They live stream on Twitch and play games every day, and then they say the game sucks and that it's boring. They're the greatest times of their life. Who has who has the greatest times of their lives? But anyways, yeah, you really just shouldn't make your passion your hobby. I mean, your job. The saying of, if you make the thing you love your job, you don't have to work a single day in your life. That is so untrue, because it becomes even more work and it becomes even more stressful, and will end up turning out that the thing you used to like is no longer something you like. It's just a job. And that's what happens. Immediately when something becomes a job, it's no longer something you like. It's a job. Streamers play games, have fun, hang out with their friends, make a living, in charities. Now, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say they're having the greatest time of their life, because what I say is, like, these people, they probably played these video games for fun off stream, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm good at this, I should probably stream it. And then there are streamers that are getting money off playing a game, but what happens when they don't like playing that game anymore? They're stuck on it because now they quit their job and they're relying on this game that they started their whole career on, and then they're just stuck with it. Like, what else are they supposed to do? And that's like what it is with a lot of these Fortnite streamers. Like, I even felt that, and I don't make money off of Fortnite. Like, yeah, people use my supporter creator code, but here, I don't even care about how much about supporter creator or Fortnite anymore. Over the course of 2.5 years, I made $236 off supporter creator, and which is a lot of money. And, you know, thank you everybody who used my supporter creator code. I really appreciate it. I don't even know why that's still on my podcast. I quit Fortnite. You know, I need to take that off and find something else to put there. But you really put yourself in a predicament. Me after I make my passion my hobby. Engage says don't. What's your passion? Me after I make my passion my hobby. Oh, because I misspoke there. Okay. Oh, I'm writing a book based on my talent just for me and my friend. Nice, Riley. I'm happy for you. Poopy. I agree, Tricks. Learning so much from this podcast. Yo, AK. I'm glad, bro. Really, just this podcast, what I'm doing with a solo podcast now is I want to bring value to it. You know, I don't want it to be just, you know, this is my week. This is what I did this week. Like, I'm hoping that I can at least tell you guys about the stuff I learned, and maybe somebody gets it makes a difference for somebody else, because, you know, some of the information that I learned, I took so many bits and pieces from other things, and then I put it together myself, and maybe I can help you guys out with, you know, putting it together yourselves, because in reality, life is so confusing. None of us know what we're doing. It's crazy out here. Like, we're all fending for ourselves, surrounded with all these people, and we're still fending for, like, we're still alone. You know, we're always going to be alone, because that's what life is. Because our lens, yes, they make us unique, but they may also make us the most alone people in the world, because our lens aren't the same as anybody else's, and you have to work through that shit. You know, you can't just be, oh, I'm so alone, I'm so sad, let me wallow in it. You just gotta be I don't know, because I used to be like that. I used to be a bitch. I still am a pussy. You know, I still have those thoughts in my head, because we're human. You know, we're human. We want to do the lazy route of everything. We want to feel bad for ourselves. We want to be bitches. That's the cold hard reality. We get away from the stuff that we intentionally run away from the stuff that would benefit us and make us better, just because the fact that we have to work for it, or it's hard. You know, we all do that. And I do that to myself. I do that with videos. I do that with everything. And, you know, I'm a bitch. We're all bitches. We're all pussies. You know? But something I realized lately is you just really have to, you know, take the things. You don't want to do that, do it. You know, I wish I could still run still, because running is one of those things that I hate. I truly hate running. It's a discipline. Running is truly a discipline. It's not fun, but I take You know what makes running so great though is because it's not fun and you hate it and you're forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do that benefits you, because there's so much stuff in our life that benefits us but we don't do because it's a little bit harder than our day-to-day lives. And I bet you guys are like me. We'll complain that we're bored, but we'll complain that we're bored. We'll do nothing all day. We'll sit on our beds and watch TV or stare at our phones and look at Instagram live reels or shit and like click through stories like brainless retards. When we have access to everything in our lives to make it better and to work forward to something. And yeah, you know, you want to be a YouTuber and you have a PS4, but you constantly say that, oh, you don't have the equipment to do YouTube. You're a fucking bitch. That's what you are. You're a bitch. Because you have a PS4 there. Yes, it would be hard to make videos on a PS4, but you're a bitch because you could be doing it, but you're not because it's hard. But you want to know the reality of it? Oh, you get a computer with a nice keyboard and a nice mouse and a nice microphone and a high-spec computer. It's still going to be hard, you know? It's always going to be hard. Everything we do in our life is going to be hard, and there's no escaping it. But what we do is we always try to escape it and then complain about how our lives are when we're not doing that shit. It's pathetic. We all do it too. It's awful. When Harryman teaches more about life than my teachers do. What do you think my passion is? I want to hear some guesses. Sounds like your parents force you to play violin. I don't know. I go to the store sometimes. I think that's pretty cool. Hey, yeah, I mean, you're probably joking about that, right? But maybe it is. You know, you're getting better social skills. I used to be like, oh, I'm too scared to go up there and ask for some more ketchup or say my order's wrong. But you know, maybe that's what you're doing. You're going to the store and you're checking out at the cash register with a person, making small talk. You're developing your social skills, which is not an easy thing to do because obviously none of us want to do it. So that makes it not easy to do. Bro, imagine saying that PS4 isn't enough equipment. Exactly. Gage, you know what else is hard? I don't know, but what I do know is pee-pee poo-poo. Seriously, I'm a living example. Living example of what, Excel? I used shitty PC I was lending and I got shit done. And we all gotta get stuff done, guys. It's good to realize while you're young because honestly, everybody watching the... Yo, Vegas, welcome to the podcast. I'm sorry I missed your comment, bro. I was going off. Welcome. Thank you for joining in, bro. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. But, you know, we're all pussies, we're all bitches, and it's good to just recognize that. There's everything in our life that will better our lives is hard. It's genuinely hard. And like, even when I was saying earlier how I gotta keep my mouth shut before I say something negative, that is hard because I don't want to do it. It's so easy to be negative, but it's hard to be positive. And that's the thing. You know, it's so crazy, man. And just talking about this stuff, it's like, it feels so good. Because when you talk about it, it's even more set in stone. And I learn new stuff every single day that like provide even more value to this concept of how we're just all bitches, man. You're speaking facts, man. Yo, thank you, Vegas. I would, but I'm extremely aggressive when my anxiety gets bad, and I'm not gonna even read that. You're a bitch, and you're a pussy, and you're making excuses. I don't even have to read the rest of that. It sounds like you're just feeling bad for yourself. I felt bad for myself. I used to feel bad for myself. For instance, I got surgery on my shoulder. And then I let myself go. I was still in good shape, you know. I was probably around 190 pounds at the time, which is one of the heavier times that I've been. but then I got surgery, and then I stopped caring about what I was eating because I couldn't work out. And I was like, oh, well, if I can't work out, I might as well do nothing healthy. So so what I was doing is I would eat a half a bag of tater tots as a snack when I got home from school. And then by summer of 2019, I was 230 pounds. And then right now I make this excuse as, oh, I gained all that weight because I got surgery on my shoulder and couldn't work out. The true reality of it is I stopped being strict on myself and I was eating bad shit. And so I was a pussy and I made excuses for myself. And you want to know when I stopped making excuses for myself? When I realized I was 30 pounds and I was fat, and it was all my fault. It was nobody's fault but my own. It wasn't the surgery's fault. It was my own fault. Stop making me realize I can do what I want to do if I just try. A simple contradiction is fine to prove a point. I was ordering food one time. The dude barked at me. I left. That is crazy. Online band work is hell. Damn, playing band. We pronounce band, but it's spelled. We pronounce it band. Oh my god, never mind. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm retarded. I that's gonna get like out of context, and I'm gonna look like a furry. Thanks, guys. I'm just end the podcast. No, I'm just kidding. The white shirt gives me nostalgia. You gotta love this bad boy. You gotta love this white shirt, man. Oh, it smells like I wore it every day for 8 months too. Yo, do you guys know about what time it is? I don't know if you guys ever noticed this. On where do you even start? What are you talking about, Tricks? What are you talking about? I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but every winter when winter starts in December or November, I start wearing this in all my videos. I've been doing this ever since I got this back in 2019. I love this thing so much. No, I got this in 2018. I've been doing it since 2018. Like getting your life together. When do you start? As in yourself. Colchette, yeah, seriously. I don't know if anybody ever noticed that, but that's what I've been doing since 2018. Not what I mean. Just look at it. Tricks. Just looking at it gives me old nostalgic vibes. Such good times. My best video was the one of my favorite videos was the winter Nerdperiod Christmas special. Oh my god, I love that video so much. That video and playing Fortnite as Skull Trooper. Those are two of my favorite videos. But let me focus on what Tricks was saying. Tricks, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't tell you how to get your life better. You truly have to do it yourself. There's no where you start, right? I can give you advice, but nothing matters unless you apply it. Literally nothing like really, all this shit I said, none of it matters. It's probably like some of you, it's probably going out your brain immediately and you forgot all about it, right? But I can't tell you the first step to do it. All I can tell you is hold yourself accountable, because nobody does it anymore. You have to hold yourself accountable for everything. And I don't mean this in some sort of unhealthy way. Like, I feel like accountability is different from blaming yourself for everything. I've known people who blame themselves for everything. That's not true accountability. Accountability is being able to realize that, you know, a situation happened as the result of yourself or other, like of just yourself basically. And you want to always hold yourself accountable, and don't blame stuff. What I like to do is, I think of something that happened, and I like to think back to the very start and where something could have gone wrong. And the thing that happens is, in our life, we immediately want to blame something on somebody else when something happened, right? And that's just the honest truth. We all do it. I do it still. But then I think about it, and I was like, yeah, well, maybe I did start that. And, to every issue you have, and you want to blame it on somebody, think about how it could have been your fault technically. And be mature about it. Because, like I said, there's a difference between blaming yourself for literally everything and holding yourself accountable. And you have to hold yourself accountable for your own actions, and you have to become better. You have to work on yourself to become better, because honestly, nobody's gonna make you better. I'm never gonna make you better. Tricks, I cannot make you into the person that you are or are to become. It's impossible. I can't do that. I turned myself into a pickle, Morty. The only person that can do that is you. Now let me read chat. Nerdpog. Scapegoating is pathetic. This isn't any reason for me to be like I am now, but I feel like it all started when I was younger and people treated me like I was disabled for acting like a man. Well, all of the sudden, I don't know what you mean by acting like a man, but I like the one when you played with your friend. Oh, the one hand, one mouse. That's another one. Those were like the only 3 videos from 2019 that I remember. Those are the only memorable videos. I love those videos so much. Gage is a god. I appreciate the compliment, bro. But I don't know if you mean that seriously, but never hold me up to anybody up to a standard like that. I don't. You're probably joking around or in saying that metaphorically, but for real, never hold up anybody up to a high standard, because at the end of the day, we're all humans, and yeah, don't hold up anybody to a high standard, or of, Vegas is a fanboy. Yo. But, yeah, guys, that's just my golden tidbits for the podcast, Vegas, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, man. Man, I need to learn more about Discord if we're gonna do the podcast. All you have to do is turn on your face cam. That's all. But yeah, guys, those are my golden tidbits for today. It's just another podcast that I thought was gonna be like 10 minutes long, but turns out to be an hour. I got put on meds because I had high testosterone, and I was excited about getting better in life, and it made me feel like I was disabled for being me. I've always felt how you feel. I have always felt how you feel, but hid it because put in the work. That's very hard to understand, Tricks. You got put on meds because you had too much testosterone. Really, man? I don't think that's a thing. Like, what kind of I know a lot about pharmaceuticals. Or quite a bit. I'd like to think I know, but there's no reason that, because high testosterone, no matter how you put it, you're probably, a meat-eating, poultry-eating person, so you're definitely getting estrogen inside you. So you probably have healthy levels of, estrogen. How do you use your face cam in Discord? Oh, you just turn it on. How my cam still work? Oh, I'll help you out, Riley, before we do it next time. But yeah, Tricks, that is very weird. I've never heard of anything like that. What kind of meds? Cause I mean, the only issue of having too much testosterone as a child is if you're a female. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason why you'd... Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. That's weird. I never heard of anything like that ever. But yeah, Trix, maybe we can talk about this in the Discord. Confirmed Trix used to be a girl. Don't joke about Trix. He's obviously being serious right now and trying to learn stuff. The therapist was also abusive, and I don't know what she put me on, but it was some meds. Weird. Shit, I don't know anything about that, really. I can't act like I know anything about that either. So, how do you... Oh, I already read that comment. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end the podcast there. I feel like it was a really good podcast. I'm going to go record a video, I think. So yeah, I hope I was able to share my golden tidbits of knowledge to you all. Hopefully you gain something out of this, or find this as a piece to your puzzle. Remember, guys, work hard. Everything in life we don't want to do, and the best thing to do for yourself is do that hard shit, because that's what makes our life better. Ever since I had that mentality for the last few months, my life has changed a lot. I stopped being a little depressed sack of shit, complaining on Twitter like a little retard pussy, like a little bitch. And, you know, there's no shame in admitting that, you know? There's no shame, because we all do it. It's just the reality of it. Nerdpuck, thanks for teaching me stuff. Yo, AK, I got you, man. I got everybody. He gave Excel mod. Yeah, I gave Excel mod. He's a good mod. And, you know, we don't really have any mods. Thank you, old man Gage. Yo, no problem, Colchester. Yo, Colchester, thank you for stopping by. But I would like to give everybody a quick shout out. Thank you, everybody, who come to the podcast. Izzy Purier, Riley, AK, Marcoast, Excel, Trix. Is that all? Colchester. And yeah, that's everybody. Thank you. Oh, in Vegas. Everybody, thank you for coming out to the 28th installment of the Nerd Purier podcast. Next week, hopefully we'll be having another guest on, which will be not the real Riley. And I'm talking about not real Riley. It's the real, not the real Riley. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for popping out of the podcast. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.